Welcome to Exhibitor booth creation here on the Gamerjibe platform. Once you've made it to the Create New Exhibit page, you want to ensure that you're logged in by checking your login icon here in the upper right. If you don't see this here and you see the login button, go ahead and click the login button and follow those steps. We have a separate video for anyone who does need help in logging in with the Gamerjibe app. So assuming you've made it to this page, you can begin by adding the name of your organization, uploading or dragging and dropping a logo file, adding your primary and secondary colors by clicking into the box and then choosing the colors, and you can add the hex codes here. Add an exhibit description. This is also optional. You can come back and make these changes at any time, and then add content to the exhibit. From here, you'll be redirected to this page where you'll start here at the top tab under General and Theming. This is an identical page of that first exhibit creation page that we just saw previously. You'll also have a preview to your exhibit that shows up here in the upper right, where you'll get a chance to interact with the booth in all three sizes of booths that we offer on the platform. The organizer is in charge of what size of the booth is placed within the event space, so that'll be information you can run by them. But if you are interacting with this, you can hold down right click in order to rotate the camera, see your booth in all three sizes, and then you can left click on the floor and your avatar actually run into that space where you can interact with the changes that you've made to the booth. The web links will show up on the desk. Slide image files will show up here. You can also have a video file that'll show up in a separate window. However, in the smaller sizes, you're only going to have an option of either or a video or a slide presentation. A video by default will override the slide presentation, but if you want the slide presentation to be first, then just make sure you go to the video tab and just delete the video, and then the slides will show up in the space. If you have a video that's too large, you can upload or add a web link so that somebody can view it directly on YouTube. So that way you don't miss any of the video opportunity in the video content within the booth. All right, so getting back to the tabs here on the left side, on the slides tab, this is where you can add individual image files by dragging them and dropping them here. You can also add a PDF file with a multi-page PDF file. So it can have 10 pages. You drag and drop it in here. It'll divide those up into individual images that can be viewed here within the booth. On the video tab, this is where you can upload an MP4 video file, and all your requirements are all listed here. You can drag and drop it, and it will add the video, and you'll see it update in real time here in the preview. Contact information can be added to the booth. This is part of the drop-down window. When somebody enters into the space and they talk to the NPC that's in the booth, it'll open up a bio. This is where you can add contact information so attendees and guests can get a hold of you. Also add web links to the booth as well. You can add as many as you like, but the first 4 will show up on the desk in the booth as a green coin. And then finally, on the Members tab is where you can add other team members as administrators. You can also add other team members so that they can represent this brand within the event. It'll have the logo will show up above their head, and here's the steps on how to do that. Click and copy the password and share that password with all of your team members that you would like to have be a part of this organization. They will also need to be logged in order to do this. So once they've logged in, they can hover their cursor over their login icon and then go down to Manage Exhibits. From here, you won't see nearly as many of these exhibits in your list. So it'll immediately pop up with Join Exhibit. They'll click that, paste in the password, and then click Join Exhibit to be a part of that organization. Once they've done that, you'll see the organization pop up here in the list. So for instance, they want to be able to have the logo and branding show up above their avatar within the 3D space. Then all they have to do is just click the star, and they'll be a official representative of that organization. And that's it. That's the tutorial for booth creation. If you have any questions while you're exploring this, we do offer technical support. All you have to do is click this chat bubble in the lower right, and this will put you in contact with somebody on the back end for our help desk. So please, you got any questions at all? If it is event specific and event related, we will redirect you to the event organizer. But if it's a technical question on just setting up your exhibitor booth, then you're welcome to contact us. During normal operating business hours, we are based primarily in Central and Western time zones. Responses are rather quick, but if it's on the weekend or if it's after hours, the response might not happen until the following day. All right, so really excited to have you all be a part of this, and that's the tutorial video for the exhibitor booth creation.